So unless you guys live under a rock, I bet all of you here have heard about this debated topic in the Call of Duty community, and that is supply drops. The community is mostly divided about this, but I think the majority of people are leaning towards not liking supply drops, and the reason for that is because of these varying weapons with varying stats in these supply drops. Now, I mean, every YouTuber is making a video on this, so I decided, of course, that I want to make a video on it because I want to tell you guys my position, and hopefully that all of this stuff together can make Treyarch and Activision just stop doing this because it's getting really annoying recently. Now, for you guys that are unaware, the reason why people are like super mad about this is because that there are weapons in supply drops now that have varying stats. Now, people can say that this is pay to win, that it's OP, and that it's unfair, but I mean, if we're really honest with ourselves, it's really not OP. It's not unfair. I mean, the HG40 is nothing compared to the real MP40 or Kuda. The MX Grand is kind of weird, but they're really not OP. They're not pay to win. They're not great guns, but as long as they have varying stats, people can make the case for it, and that is what a lot of people are doing right now. Now, originally Treyarch was going to just have supply drops, and they were going to have cosmetic items. I really like that. I thought that was fine. You can have melee weapons in there too. That's also fine because they don't have varying stats. But once they started putting in weapons, and for the record, I don't think it was Treyarch. I actually think it was more Activision, because if we take a look at it, Sledgehammer and Activision in Advanced Warfare, they made so much money off of supply drops. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you will find at least like hundreds of videos of supply drop openings. They make so much more money off of supply drops than, you know, the actual game. It's that crazy. I mean, it's probably one of the most genius ideas in Call of Duty to make, you know, income. You know, I think Activision, they just really wanted some more money, so of course they're gonna make Treyarch put in these weapons where people are gonna have to buy the COD points, because crypto keys, the grind is too much, and they're just gonna buy the COD points and they're gonna spend all that money. And I mean, now, as long as you look on YouTube, there's a tons of, you know, videos of supply drop openings for Black Ops 3, so it's just too good of a chance for Activision to pass up, I think, because they make just so much more money off of this. Now, I just really do not like this at all. I do not like that there are different stats weapons in supply drops. I just really would much rather have there be a definite way for you guys, and myself of course, to be able to, you know, use these weapons, because when we buy this game, we should be able to get everything that comes on it. DLC is fine, but DLC it's becoming basically more of what the game, you know, has to offer. It's becoming more than the base game. There's so much DLC now, and I really think that the DLC should just go back to the 4 map packs, and you get a zombies map in there too. I would much rather have, like I said, just a definite way, like in challenges or something, or like if you complete Dark Op challenges to get this, just some way for everyone to be able to use this. I mean, there's even jokes going around, like, in YouTube comment sections of these types of videos where people are like, the next DLC map pack 4 only available in supply drops, like, the next zombies map only available in supply drops, and, you know, that may be a joke and it may be funny. I could actually see that coming true. I mean, I don't know what Treyarch and Activision has in store, but as long as this stuff keeps going well, and they keep making more money, they're going to make more exclusivity for these supply drops, and it's just going to get out of control, and it's just not good, guys. Another reason why I do not like this is, of course, I feel like they're wasting the weapons. If you guys remember, the MP40 was one of the greatest gun in World at War. It was just super OP. It was super fun to use, but now it's kind of a wasted gun. I mean, it's just a less, like, you know, statistically good gun than the Kuda. The Kuda will outperform it all, and I feel like they should just make the HG40, but give us, like, a way to actually buy it, definitely for, like, at least $2, or give us a challenge to unlock it, but I just feel like now it's a wasted gun. There's really no point to using it because it sucks. I wish that it would have a point to this game. I wish it would have some kind of, you know, certain ability that makes it stand out, because it is, of course, the MP40, and it's a classic. So I was watching a T Martin video, and T Martin actually came up with a pretty good idea. I actually think, you know, I really like this idea, where he said that all season pass holders get to buy, or, like, you know, already get these, you know, exclusive weapons. I thought that was a super good idea, because the season pass used to mean that you get everything. When you buy a season pass, you get all the content for, you know, a base price. I really like that idea, but now it's really not the case. So if they actually go to this, like, the way where the season pass gets all the exclusive weapons, I think that would be much better, at least, than just buying supply drops and COD points. I think that would be a much better idea, and I think that would just be, you know, way, way, way better for overall the Call of Duty community. Now, guys, that is my stance on supply drops. I don't like it. I really hope they stop doing it, but as long as they get their money, they're probably going to keep doing it. I mean, let's just be honest here. So that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully Call of Duty 2016 will not have this same problem. And as always, guys, have a great rest of your day, and yeah, later.